Everybody's coming in. Good evening, guys. We are live on YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was to the movies with my son. I didn't think the movie was going to last that long, but as soon as it ended, I boogied back here, got in the house at 9:30 right away, came down here and started the stream. So I went to see Aquaman with my son. So it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. How's everybody doing tonight?
Not
No,
bad.
no. I'm pretty. I'm having some digestive issues. I don't want to get into it.
You too? It's an age thing, Brad. We all get those. And the more you age, the more you're gonna get some.
Right.
Yeah, but it's because we're diabetic. It sometimes happens.
Yes, I completely agree with that.
Well, you live the same problem I do. So
Oh, Jems is working on his son's hot rod.
I saw the new Cross RC video that for the new stance. That thing is it looks like it's going to outdo a lot of other companies' cars.
Which Cross RC?
The stance. It's called the stance, right? Right,
Okay.
Josh?
That's Vanquish.
That's Vanquish.
Sorry, Vanquish. It looks like it's going to outdo a lot of other people's cars.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that trail truck. I mean, that rock crawler. Sorry.
Either that guy was really good or that truck is really good because he didn't, in the video, he didn't hit any of the gates.
I mean, it's a ready-to-run cop truck.
Yeah.
And it's $500
That's cheap.
for Cross.
I'm sure Tank is going to cover it later, probably.
I didn't even look at it. I got it up.
Okay.
I sent you a link. I'm trying to find you links when you told me to find you links, so I find you.
But like normal, Brad, I'm just too freaking busy these days. I don't even have time to watch YouTube videos. I work not for the government, but the government is our client, and their government year end is March. So at the end of March, so all right now we're getting a lot of big jobs. We're getting a lot of things. I'm friggin' busy like crazy. I don't have time. Even if anybody send me a link, I don't even have time to go see it. So don't even bother. Don't send me a link. I'm probably not gonna.
That's why you haven't been watching the links I've been sending you.
Okay. He sent you more than I do.
That's odd. That's hard to believe. I don't know if I believe that.
I don't even know how to send a link. So,
but if you did, you would inundate him. It sounds like.
All the links that Kurt sent me, they all go directly to the junk mail. So
I believe it.
Hey, Unknown, how you doing?
Eric, you're
muted still.
How to 3D print a middle finger link.
Oops. Yeah. Hello. Since we're live now, so it's not like I didn't talk about it before we got on, but
I didn't give you a chance. I went live right away as soon as we came on.
So Eric, what do you think of
indigestion when we were on live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe versus RC, what's going on?
What do you think of the new stance from Vanquish, Eric?
I don't like it.
It seems like a really good comp truck.
Now for $500.
Digestion.
Well, let me tell you, if I was looking for a truck, I'd rather pay $500 for this than a TRX4.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah, if you're looking for a comp truck, kind of.
Yeah, but people buy a TRX4 and they turn it into a comp.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, I can get a cent for $300 and just save $200 and upgrade that.
I don't think you'll get the same performance as what you're going to get out of this guy.
It's not the motion of the oceans how you ride the waves.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't think you'll be able to do the same performance.
Hey,
the way
Corey.
they got this
So,
rig set up.
so you don't think that me buying an Ascent and saving $200 and buying $200 worth of upgrades, I cannot be better than that right out the box?
You're just a red cat
Out of the box, no.
lover.
Even if you buy an Ascent and put $200 on, you match the price cent
I
for
hear
the
a
cents,
challenge.
I don't think you can.
I hear a challenge. I hear a challenge.
Yeah, but the problem is, how are we going to prove that? To prove that, the same driver has to drive the same line with both trucks, modified and not modified, like yours modified and this one not modified. That's how
You know what?
the only way you would have it.
If we can do a
It's
speed
easy.
challenge on YouTube, we can definitely do a
Eh,
comp.
It's easy. You guys build them, send them to me. I'll drive them both, and we'll see which one wins.
No, because then we'll never give them back.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So you
Eric,
know,
So,
You just spent to prove that you spent the $200. You got to keep the receipts and prove through the receipts.
Yeah, but Brad, that doesn't work because you can actually add add-ons and not show the receipt. Like you
But I
could
can
put
add
brass
I can add a
everywhere
whole
and
bunch of
not
stuff on there
and
still
not show it.
No, it would have to be.
Now,
Here's
Josh, is
$20
this
of
is this
parts.
built the same way as the carbon fiber kit?
That is
the
a carbon.
the carbon fiber kit has machine gears, a little more overdrive, and carbon fiber rails. Other than that, it's the same kit.
It's the same setup and all that then.
Those
Yeah.
are not carbon fiber rails?
Okay. No.
No, they're aluminum.
Okay.
But you got yours with carbon
Aluminum.
fiber, right?
Aluminium.
Yes,
Aluminum.
Steve,
aluminium.
That wasn't out when I
35
built
feet,
mine.
turn brushed motor. Looks like it comes with a nice radio.
That's okay.
Yeah, that radio
It's a
works.
Fly Sky radio, right? Fly
Yeah.
Sky.
But it's got it's got some programmable ability, and it probably holds more than one truck too, possibly.
It'll hold 10 cars.
Okay, so it holds multiple vehicles. And you say all the gears are metal, huh?
Yeah. They're metal gears and, everything.
Like
It's a $500 truck. No one would
Better have
buy a
better
$500
have-
truck with bushing.
like the amount of brass that's in here and the weights in the front, it's a well-balanced truck, and for the money, it's gonna be pretty good out of the box.
I think it's a great deal for people that want to get into comps
Oh, look how
and
low!
aren't
Look how,
builders.
look
that's
how
the wrong
low the
person
motor
anyway,
sits.
because I don't comp. So
It's the same setup as a VRD.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, same angle skid, everything. It's just metal rails, not the lightweight machined gears, and a little less overdrive.
Yeah, it's just heavier, right?
Yeah, and it's not even that much heavier, but it comes with, I mean, the kit is $429, I think, which doesn't come with a servo, radio, motor, tires, rims, any of that.
Damn.
Even if you don't like the motor and ESC and servo.
see, the only thing I
Those
don't like on
tires,
this, is the ESC. That's the only thing I don't
And
Yeah,
the
like.
the
tires and the
10-60.
body.
Yeah, the
It's
tires,
like a hobby wing.
the tires
60.
are gonna be $60.
Yeah.
Then it's got dual stage foams in it. Yes, they're the plastic rims, but they're still a decent rim. And that body's $50. With the radio tires and foams, you basically paid for it. Like
Yeah.
it's well paid for over the kit.
Yeah, if you buy the ready to run, and then it's already built.
It's a belly
Yeah, that's
dragger, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a comp truck.
Sometimes
Yeah,
that's a
because look
downfall
at-
that is already built though.
I don't think I've ever
Right.
seen a motor sit that low.
It's pretty low. It's all the way
yeah,
on the
one
bottom
that
here.
says lower than that.
Josh, in the kit, does it come with the F10 axles with the brass tubes?
Yep, just like that.
Any of the weights for the outside of the portals too, or no?
Just like that.
The zinc ones.
I know.
I mean,
I know it
it's
comes
all-
with them big weights in the front.
The kits vary from that to RTRs on a lot of stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
the
that's-
difference from kit to that, like obviously other than tires, wheels, radio, motor, ESC, or servo, is the frame rails and the machine gears. with more over.
Dennis, from what you know of it, do you think it's a good truck?
Personally, it's a lot of weight in the center of the truck. That's a big transmission.
I agree
And-
with you, but that's why everybody has so many different trucks, is that
Okay.
everybody likes how it handles differently.
But for a 9-degree angle skid, it'll
Yes.
probably work better with that weight centered, because you have to try to throw more balance to the front of the truck than you do with the back, because it's got all the brass in the back too. So you're
Brass.
adding weight throughout the whole truck.
You got a brass in the back.
And that, I think that's one reason that they have that lower forward motor also.
Well, I like
The
mine a little
transmission
top heavy.
isn't the twin like it used to be, Dennis. It's just the VRD. So there's
Oh,
this with standoff and a motor plate.
not the kit, or not, I'm sorry, not the kit, but the RTR looks like a different motor mount setup.
No,
Like the
same thing.
motor
Same
system
exact one.
forward.
There's no dig and no 2-speed on that.
Nope. It's the
Overdrive.
same exact one.
Oh, okay.
It looks just like this, but with metal frame rails. So these are metal instead of plastic
Right.
or carbon fiber. And to save weight on it, I forgot they do have the smaller links on the bottom, like the top.
Right.
They don't have the heavy links on the bottom on the RTR.
Yeah, cut costs in
And
a little area just to make up for some of the pricing.
right. And then inside the transmission, the gears are centered instead of machined with a little less overdrive.
Gotcha.
Like I said, y'all asked the wrong person. I'm not a comp guy. I'm a trail guy.
Right. It's not for everyone. It's a different,
Beast.
yeah, I mean, it's made to go out and hit lines. That's what they built it for. When they saw the Ascent had that big market and then everybody said they're going to go comp it, they go, okay, here's a comp truck. Why don't you check it out? That's personally what I think, because the Ascent is an awesome vehicle. I saw Dennis's run. It's great for what it is, but it's a flat rail chassis trail truck that can crawl.
Yeah,
crawling.
it's a trail
It's
truck
comp.
that can comp. And now, but when you
It's
get
a
into Vanquish,
crossover type truck is what that is.
when you get
Right.
into Vanquish, when you hear Vanquish, I automatically hear comp. I automatically. Now there's some people I grew up with the trail with that have axles from Vanquish and all that stuff, but to me, just me, when I hear Vanquish, I'm thinking comp, because if I was going to comp, that's where I would spend all my money.
Yeah, but Vanquish, when they first came out, they tried to corner the trail truck scene, because that's what most of their trucks are. And you can convert them over to comp, but one, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of your wallet into it if you're gonna run a lot of Vanquish into it. And two, it's not something, you don't want to drag your wallet across rocks and through the mud to prove that it's better than somebody else's stuff. I know I don't.
Well,
So that's why we go and we get the carbon fiber or the G10 rails. We pick and choose what we want on it for comp. Because eventually it's gonna break.
I personally think Vanquish went two ways. They went trail and comp. Because
they're doing
they
a
released
crossover on them
these, they were $399 for what, 2 months, November and December. I don't know if they've gone back up.
now. I was looking at them last night. They're still at the same.
It's the
For
same
now.
transmission that's in that other truck, but it has centered gears and no overdrive.
Right.
So they realized people didn't need that extra overdrive in the Dig and the Phoenix. So they released it. $399 is still right with Axial's base camp. It's more than the Ascent, but it's got more to it. And they're awesome little trucks. Like I ran this Saturday, messing around at the get together we had before New Year's, and this truck did excellent. Like Joe saw it. I know Dennis, you couldn't make it. It's a long haul for you,
Oh,
but the
trust me,
truck did great. It's not a comp truck, but it did great. It was fun to drive, and you can take it out on the trail and run it.
I mean, they do look good out on the trails. A lot of them, when the guys convert them over to comp, they do perform well. But me personally, I'd rather build a comp truck just from a set of bare rails.
Right. And there's builders. I
Right.
don't think Vanquish was trying to get builders with an RTR comp truck.
No, they're just trying to follow Red Cat and say, hey, they did a crossover. It's time for us to get in there and crush it.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, though, Dennis, yeah, a lot of us are builders, but then there's those people. It's like, all right, I want to come, but where do I start? So Red Cat and Vanquish did the perfect thing. They made something that you can put in your backyard and also comp with if you want to get into it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, there's budgets for everybody when it comes to comps and trails.
Right.
Mine's kind of depends on which way I want to go. And, you know, Josh has seen both of my trucks for comp, and that's where I stop. I only need the two. I don't need to build any more. The Red Cat, you know, I put the overdrive in it just to help the steering, but that truck is capable for either or.
Yep.
It's all on how you set it up. You can take a stock SCX 10-2 and you can comp with it and be very competitive because that truck it's just the way it's built, and you know the way everything works together with the steering, and that truck is a perfect starting platform for someone to build a comp truck, even though it's just a C-channeled frame.
Right. And most of your parts are based off of a 10-2 bolt pattern on everything.
Right. And there's so many different aftermarket companies right now that have stuff for the 10-2s. You can build from a little modified to, you know, super wild and, you know, not be totally broke.
Yeah. If you look, your SCX 10 Pro is still a straight axle truck.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not like the age of the straight axle is done or the 10 SCX 10s are done. It's just I have my comp truck. I haven't got to run the carbon yet on a comp, so I can't say it's the next greatest thing. Having a comp truck with F10 axles, a 6-degree skid already, and a forward motor, I am anticipating it acts like my other truck. But I don't know yet. I haven't ran it. So I'm not going to say it's the greatest comp truck that's come out of a box.
Right.
I've seen the Red Cat run. I've ran my comp truck, which is set up very much like the Sting. We'll see how it does. I know this did great. I mean,
oh yeah, I can't wait to see that run and actually give it a shot myself, just to,
yeah,
you know, compare between the Red Cat and the way that acts.
But this is a straight axle truck.
I was looking at them because I'm that close to pulling the trigger right now on 2 trucks.
Right.
From what
And honestly, I was going to buy the Ascent for Misty because she keeps worrying about, like, I painted her Jeep up real nice and stuff, and she doesn't want to scratch it up in the woods. I'm like, it's a truck. Go run it. Like, quit worrying about it.
It's meant to be abused.
One of the guys, you met him, Dennis, Tom, he does that 740 bashers and crawlers on Facebook. He wanted a slash, and I'm like, and I got like 3 slashes sitting here, and he traded me one of the new repop deadbolts for it.
Okay.
So Misty's got a deadbolt that's got no time on it, traded for a slash. And I have 3 other slashes. I have a slash sitting here with no motor, or wheels, or tires on it. I mean, I was like,
Right.
I'll swap
Bushman.
you.
Hey, Bushman.
Uh,
Corey is saying that he beat a Red Cat Ascent with his SCX-10 Honcho. Sometime it's just about the driver. Also, you gotta. It is the driver and the machine that makes the comp. It's not just a truck. If you're a bad driver, I'm not saying your friend's a bad driver, but if you're a bad driver, even if you buy the best comp truck out there, it's not gonna make you better on the trails. You really got to look at the
Absolutely.
lights.
And it's the time driving the truck.
Yeah.
Corey, I
You
can
gotta
only
learn.
imagine how many hours he has in that OG.
Yeah,
He
he
knows
knows his
exactly
truck.
how to move his pumpkin. I mean, you've driven what's your Red Cat UGRC setup?
Oh, it's the
Predator?
Predator, yes.
And I saw you running that in one of your videos.
Yep.
You've driven that so much, even though that truck has huge axles for that type of style.
Yep.
The Red Cat has big axles, just like the Ascent, and it still does great because you know where to put the pumpkin. You know how to avoid, the C-collars that come down for the extension on the
see
portal.
one of the worst mistake I see people when they're comping or when they're trailing is being impatient or
Yep.
trying to rush too much. Oh, I can do this. I can and then you hit the gate. Like, take your time. If it's a trail truck, take your winch it out. Don't try to jump it or don't just winch it out. Take your time, try to find the right line. Patient is a virtue and patient will get you through.
And plus, a big part of it is your setup.
Yeah.
Tires, shocks, the way you have everything set up on it is going to make a difference of how that truck reacts.
What's up, Bushman?
Yeah, and it's learning how that
So-
truck reacts also. That's true, just like
Right.
you said a little while ago.
And I'm not trying to browbeat anybody, but the comment from Corey, that guy, it could have been his first time comping.
Yeah.
Or just straight out of the box, put the Red Cat on the rocks and tried running it.
Right.
Do they do good straight out of the box? They're mediocre. All
That
I did was took the internal springs out, I changed it to shock oil, and I put different rims on.
It's
I
just
used
like
stock tires.
where Vanquish comes from. Vanquish comes from back when it came out. It was quality parts, upgrade for the SCX-10. And it was not about comping, it was about making it last longer. And that's why those axles were so much better. The gears on it were better. The axles were better. Some of them were metal. So it was all about endurance and making it not break. And then Vanquish started to make products for comping and making better product and things like that, and making ready to run trucks.
So
Vanquish is a company, and a company is going to try to find a way to ride the wave
Yep.
of the market, and that's why Red Cat right now is on that wave. And Vanquish saw that and said, "Oh, let's get on that wave. Let's get on the
Comp wave.
the
Right.
comp wave because everybody's buying their truck and they're spending around that much. So let's make something." And because of our name, we can bring the price up a little bit more than the other guys because our product are better, so they say.
But also, what a lot of people don't understand about Vanquish is Vanquish was one of the only aftermarket companies that came up with stuff for axial.
Yep.
And that's where they started going ahead and building their own platform. Everything
Yeah,
that
I
they
mean,
have is axial compatible.
Oh, when they started doing ready to run kits, man, a lot of people were pissed off at them because Vanquish is a US company. And when people got that box from Vanquish, from Ready to Run or the kit version, right on the kit on the box, it's written "Made in Japan." People were pissed. It's designed and engineered in US, but all the parts come from and are manufactured. Well, some of the part are manufactured in Japan and boxed in Japan. The reason is in the US or Canada, we cannot manufacture and do those parts at the cost that they can. So if they want to be profitable, they don't have a choice.
Yep.
From what I'm hearing about the Ascend, it sounds like it's a good at a lot of things, but a master of none.
Then you're
Yeah,
hearing
just-
wrong.
No.
I've got one, and I can say personally, that's all BS. It's a good truck. You just have to know how to set the truck up. Because this is the only Red Cat I've ever had.
I think what Brad is trying to say is the Ascent is more of a jack of all trades. Like you can go trail it or try and run it in
Master
the
of none.
comp. It's not going to be the best at one of them.
Well, it's a new truck.
Right.
So, yeah, it's going to be a minute before it can dominate in one area. And like Corey just said, he's way better than me at racing in every stance. But he's new to the crawling, but his third crawler is not so exactly new. Far from experienced crawler. See, and that's the thing. You can't. And again, Corey, I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but you can't compare experience to non-experience. Shut up.
He's not trying to sound rude, just coming after.
Hey, Derp. So I'm surprised you bought a Red Cat, but you seem to like it, don't you, Dennis?
I like the way it looks. I like the way it drives. I mean, personally, I like everything about it, minus the diff covers. The diff covers are bulky.
Diff covers suck ass.
You didn't like that servo either, Dennis.
No, I didn't like it to the point where I took it out.
I burned
You
mine.
tried it with that original servo, and then you took it out.
Well, it worked fine until I got to the second gate. And then it went to full lock to the right and never came back. I had to manually bring it back. But in their defense, it's a 360 servo, which should have never got put in that truck for steering.
Yeah, always 180s, man.
You don't even need 180s. You can go less than that. But I mean, I don't know. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Your budget, what you prefer to do, and how you drive.
Yeah.
You gotta not be a whiskey
that's the
throttle
key
when you
word.
get on the rock.
I think that's the
Joe
key
said he
word
didn't like
there
that servo either.
is budget.
It all
What
depends
can
on your
you
budget.
afford?
Oh, sorry, go ahead, unknown. What is it?
What can you afford?
Yes,
I think
it's
that's really what-
exactly that. What can you afford? And also, some people can actually afford a lot, but are not willing to pay the price of a Vanquish, so therefore they'll buy something else to try it. Or they'll
Yep.
buy both and just play with it. Myself, I cannot afford to go and try to buy a Vanquish and try to buy an Ascent and try to buy all of them and actually try to compare them. I just can't. And plus, that's not where I want to go in the hobby. I want to go more into the custom aspect. So that's one thing I want to do this year is just try to do more custom work and not buying ready to run trucks and things like that.
To be like Keith, who does customs everything.
Now, like
No.
here's prime example. Everybody here, we've got 10 plus trucks at least.
Mm-hmm.
How many of us can actually go and say, I'd really like to have a Vanquish Ripper, but who can afford it?
Yeah.
When you're looking at a used Vanquish Ripper for no less than 10,000,
Hey, they're down to 6. You can find them for 6.
Shit, I don't even want to pay for the remedy.
Okay, that's a small
No,
percent.
it's ridiculous, and it's a 10 too. It's a fancy 10 too.
Yeah.
It was built to go on the 10 2. No, it'd be cool to have a Ripper, but there's no way I'd pay that money for it ever.
No,
Josh, turn your camera down just a little. I want to see that whole thing.
Oh, here. Oh, just
The
switch
hot
cameras.
rod.
dude, I tell you what, that thing is looking really good.
Yeah, it's still high though.
You're gonna want to make me build mine now.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's from Everyday RC, right?
Yeah.
hmm
Now,
So we
getting the
use
motor for it?
what's that?
Are you getting the motor to put over the?
Oh yeah, it's coming. We just
There you
have
go. You're not gonna
um
3D
You get a
print one?
cover.
I can't find one that I like
Oh yeah,
that
Big
fits
jack
here.
that fits there.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no leaf on the front. There's no leaf, just springs.
It's
Just
not even
one
spring.
leaf. Oh no, it's not.
Shocks. I mean, it's just a
The-
shock.
Yeah, this is a Tamiya semi
Semi
drop
front end,
axle.
yeah.
Yeah, King Hauler or whatever, semi truck. Yeah.
And then the way he says to do it is you add spacers here
Yep.
to put tension so it doesn't wiggle when you steer.
No, that's exactly the same way I was going to do mine, but I was actually going to put a single leaf in the front.
Yeah. In
Yeah, a lot of people
Jericho's,
like that.
this has all been Jericho's build. Like when he runs into little issues, I've helped him. Like I showed him how to make the rods. And then he actually designed the 3D printed cover to go over the machine, the threaded rod,
Cool.
because
So you're
he's taken fusion in school, so he made those covers to go over the rods.
That is
He made a
looking-
battery tray to go inside here.
And you're getting an engine cover.
Yes, he
And
picked
sorry,
out
Chad, I just started watching it, so sorry.
he picked out the wheels and tires. These are actually the U-Tron rims. And then this is an axial tire, and this is a Pitbull 393.
Did you say those are the semi truck shocks and drive shaft?
No, it's just the Amazon metal drive shaft we had.
It looked pretty
SSD
stout.
SSD trans. Tank, you've used those SSD transes, haven't you?
Yeah, and that's what
Are
I
they
got in
noisy?
my hot rod also.
Are they noisy?
No, usually they're not.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm worried that I gotta pull it apart and check all the grease and stuff in it.
Noise.
Derp is asking, what is the rig's purpose? Drag?
Just fun.
It's to look cool.
It's cool.
It's to look cool and be movable.
Rat
Yep.
Rod show truck.
Yep. It's just to look cool. Jericho wanted it for Christmas, so this was one of his Christmas RCs. He also got the JT4 emo. Isn't that what it is, Dennis?
The JT4 with just the cab over body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like me when people ask me why did I get the Red Cat lowrider when it first came out. I go, it's just to look cool. It is so cool making hop. Like there's not a lot of purpose. You can't race with them. You can't do anything but drive on 3 wheels and hop once in a while. So it's just fun to do that.
what's going on, Dwayne?
How you
Yeah,
doing?
I thought about getting one of those rat rod kits when he had it at the Gauntlet, and that's just something that I can't see in all of this.
In your collection, yeah.
Yeah, that's just something that I wouldn't be able to use it.
Well, I think Jericho has every intent on driving this around here on the driveway and stuff. That's why he did the bigger
Right.
tires, so it would drag and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they are cool. I like the way that they look and his, designs are that's just
Yeah.
like, again, it's just something that's not for me.
I just saw on Facebook something very interesting.
Facebook, you sure?
On Facebook, I saw this.
Okay.
There's something is interesting on Facebook.
On
An
Facebook.
adjustable clutch gearbox winch kit.
Huh.
So here's the winch in front, and then you got a 360 weir with a big gear, and then you got the winch. And there's
Wow.
another servo here, which I'm not sure what it's for.
How much is it?
Adjustable clutch.
I don't know.
Gear change.
Yeah,
Or-
What is
racing.
it?
Well, either
Talking
gear
about-
change or freewheel.
It might be freewheel, yeah.
But here's my question. Where in God's name are you going to put that?
Oh,
I know
shit.
it's gonna take a lot of room, eh?
You'd have to use it for like your
That'd
whole
be good
front
for a
center
tow truck.
support.
Worry.
Hey,
Well, if
I
you
have-
put your servo on axle, you could put it right where your frame mount servo would be.
But
That'd be
this
good
thing
for a
must
tow
be
truck.
strong. Like this thing is gonna be friggin' strong, the way the gearing is.
Now, by the looks of it, the way that servo is mounted, and if you go back to the profile picture of it, Tank, right there, look at the far left where the servo is mounted, the two nuts on the bottom.
These
That
two-
top one looks like that servo actually raises off of that other gear to put it in the freewheel.
Looks like it slides back or something, huh?
Yeah, like it lifts up. So I don't know if it'd be ideal to put that as a chassis mount over an axle mounted servo because of travel.
It might get in the way.
Yeah, it might hinder the travel. It might hit it.
Maybe you just put it in the back of a flatbed.
Tow truck.
Or center chassis mount in the rear somewhere.
Tow truck use.
them
Just
Them
put it on a
servo-
giant heavy truck.
them servo winches are you can make them in they're 360, right? You make a servo winch.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could, or you just buy it nowadays. You buy it 360.
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
servo.
but I got a couple of them I need to make into a winch, a 360.
It's
So
doable.
I
I
wonder how
haven't
much-
done any research yet.
I wonder how
Pull
much
that
weight
pin
that
out.
For you,
big head.
Mercy, I would not do it for the simple reason you have to glue the pitiometer inside. And I know you're very lucky with glue.
Yeah.
No, not all of them, Tank.
No, some
Like
of them
I've got a just a hex fly servo here. All it is taking the pin out of the top gear
Yeah.
and it goes 360.
Yeah,
Mm.
like
That's
these
it.
right here. I had
And if you have a
some
360
burn
already,
out,
don't you?
and all I
you
did
don't
was
have to do
hook
anything
straight
to
up
it,
to
right?
the,
Correct.
motor straight up to the wires, and there you go.
No, I thought your servo was melting with all that
Yeah, I
smoke.
know, right? I'm like, what the hell? It's
Your
on
speaker
fire.
sounds like you're far away from your speaker there, Eric.
So in turn, what I could
Okay.
actually do with the original servo that came out of my Ascent, I can keep that, just get a winch spool for it, and I can use that as a winch on something else.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about warrantying that in.
It looks cool. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy to mount somewhere, is what you're trying to say, in a matter of speaking.
Well, there's got to be some sort of intended application for it.
How's that? Is that better?
Much
Yeah, because the
Yes.
winch, you just pull the pin, and when you make if you need to make the winch or the servo into a light switch, that's when you have to glue the.
right.
Yeah, if you want to make it to a switch, you have to glue it, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
if you want to make it a controller,
I just want to, I want a 360 servo.
So you just got to pull that pin out.
And I bought 4 servos the other day.
What?
just to do that.
Well, I wanted to get mini ones, but I accidentally bought regular size ones. So
How big of
no,
a
I needed.
servo winch do you need?
It's not for a servo winch; it's for this turret.
Right, but how big of a servo winch did you want? A big one or a little one?
Yeah, I can put a big size in here, regular size. But I bought 4, so I'm probably gonna take one apart and see if I can make it into 360.
All you have to do is take the top of the servo off
Yeah.
where the shaft comes out. You'll see the one gear that has a pin in it. Take that gear out, pull the pin out, put the gear back in.
Yep. That's it.
So watch YouTube a couple times.
Yeah, I just haven't done
There's
any
a
research
lot
yet.
of people that do them.
Oh, my light screen.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
I'm liking that JT.
I've changed servo gears before, Kurt. A couple of
He has
couple
4
servos
chances
I
to
had.
modify. Yeah, right, JD.
Josh, did you get a hold of Robert Mazza about the broken part?
No, I forgot to email him. It's holding up pretty good.
Did you stain the wood on it, or did you get wood that was that color?
That's
It
the way
was
they
right out of the box.
That's their RTR.
Oh. So it might be just stained wood.
What kind is that?
The JT4.
Cross RC JT4
Oh, cross.
Evo.
Okay.
2-speed locking diffs light kit.
I think. No, it did not have the light kit.
Have you trailed with it yet?
He hasn't even. He ran it down the driveway once.
Is that a
He
Jeep?
was afraid.
What kind of
I
cab?
don't know what they based it on.
That's based off an old Jeep.
Cab over
like-
Jeep. They're cool.
What was it, like the Mighty FC or whatever?
Yep.
KGM, what's up?
Yep, Jericho got this and that kit for Christmas and wheels.
The way it
An
looks.
18-4 is expensive, isn't it?
No.
Not cheap. I could have had another stance. And then he put his bling wheels on his Defender. Yeah, iridescent looking brass ones.
Oh, nice.
I like those.
Yeah, those are nice.
And it widened it up a little bit.
They purdy.
Cool. That body is going to make it top heavy, but it's a trail truck. It's normal.
Yeah, I mean, he just likes how it looks, and
Yeah.
it's a trail truck.
And my
The
son likes
brass.
the body.
I love
Yeah.
how the Defender looks.
This is a new thing that came out too today.
Oh yeah, the controller.
X60C from Spectrum. That's a Spectrum radio, isn't it?
Correct.
Tell by how they modern make it look.
So 6-channel for a basher. Why?
And programmable. How many cars can be held on it?
Probably 20.
Probably the same as the other ones, but like
It-
to me, they put a picture of a basher there, but usually a basher you only use 2 channels. Like you don't even have lights, you don't have nothing. So this is more for the trail truck guys that needs a lot of channels for their lights, their winch, and so on.
So if
Yeah.
it's only a 2-channel for Keith, it's a 0-channel.
Yeah.
Right? Where
To
is
me,
he?
that's
Is he
just
hiding
a-
somewhere?
Hey
What's up,
DJ,
Spin Rush? How you doing?
That's just a
What's up,
modified.
TJ?
That's
Happy New
just a
Year,
modified
guys.
rugged is all that is.
our expatriate man in Japan.
Hey, I'm watching what's happening in the United States right now, and particularly with Associated. I'm sure you guys talked about it already.
The B7.
Oh.
Yes, new B7.
Oh, that's all over social media.
Oh yeah,
It's a 2-wheel drive, right?
yeah. Guys, first impressions. What do you think? You've seen it. You've seen the hype. What do you think?
I haven't watched the videos on it yet, but I saw a thing of it, so I don't know quite a lot about it. But
Tank,
they
Tank,
always-
you're muted. You're muted, Tank.
he muted himself.
No, it kicked me out of my presenting earlier, and it kicked me out of it while I was talking about the other thing, and then it muted myself. I don't know what happened. It was weird. But yes, this is the next thing I was going to talk about is team associated RC 10B7D.
Yeah,
Now,
they have the.
So
What?
what's different about it, like out of the ordinary from the last version?
Looks like a body done. Probably looks like shock transferring, different positions for the shocks. Tires.
Battery
What?
placements changed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think what the most significant thing that I've heard about it is the long arms on these B7s.
They're less
The way they're designing them.
gold wing looking too.
Yeah.
They're less angled.
They took a little bit of the sweep out of it. Well, they put sweep in them instead of being straight, and I think they added a half-inch in the width.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
a
real
lot.
wide.
Half inch in the width is a lot.
That's a quarter-inch on each side. That's
6
really
millimeters
not
per side.
that much, but it makes a difference of how they handle.
I
And
like how
it
they
makes
have bushings here, and
Yes. That is a really, really nice touch. And I don't think the hold on, just for comparison, I'll grab my B6.3. I don't have the 4, but I have the 3. See if I can look at the front there, the arms. Hold on. Please continue. Please continue.
so I am not a racer, so I cannot compare this to the previous version or tell you guys that what the main difference on these. But a lot of people have been talking about it, and a lot of people are happy that it's out. So they must have done something great.
it's going to have more stability, but if it's a half inch in total.
Well, by the looks of it, it looks like the pan's redesigned a little bit too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
got-
saying, your ball-mounted spindles.
Keith won't like it because he doesn't like the placement of the battery. Hey, Fred.
You can't
Right,
use that
right.
type of battery anyway.
Yeah,
I thought
just
you could
short it
change
back.
it. You could change it back to go further back.
I don't think they make NIMS in that length.
No, you'd have to.
The shorty pack, huh?
See, the
Saddle
way that they
packs.
did that battery placement was a really, really good idea to make it adjustable.
Yeah.
So this is a B6.3, and as you can see here again, they don't have that. Hold on, let me tilt this right. As you said, those bushings that are there,
Yeah.
they're non-existent inside here. And as Brad, what you were talking about, the battery pack, I mean, it seems almost this is not stock, by the way. This is J Concepts right here, but again, I don't see a major difference here. Again, when Concepts came out with their mod options for this, I mean, you can move this around, you can adjust this a little bit, but for the most part, I don't see a major difference.
Actually, the chassis might be a little longer, so you could have more positions for the battery.
Yeah, and even that shock tower there. Of course, they are using a carbon shock tower on the 7, but no, I don't really see so many major changes. But I mean, it was time for a new line anyway. But yes,
Like you said up front, the uprights they made them longer. It looks like too for the bushings.
yeah, it does. It looks better. It's definitely more beautiful. Putting a little bit of bling there, that's for sure. So that always gets attention.
Like from you.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. I found it. Yeah. There is one on here on the 6.3, but it's at the bottom, whereas that new one has them top and bottom. So yeah, they have that one there.
Do they still give you the different transmission configurations depending on what surface you want to run on? Like they have a lay down, a lay back. Like I think there was 3.
Like
the D
like
version is for dirt. And if you just get the B7, that's usually a carpet based
right
kit.
But on the trucks you can convert it to different.
Yeah, like the LD3 line of Schumacher, they have 3 different vehicles for 3 different types of runnings.
Yeah. But kudos to Associated for the way that they're marketing this new line. I mean, with the 7 Series video presentation. And actually, I don't know if you've watched any of those, but Yatabe Arena, the place where I run this car, is actually in the video when it used to be called, well, now it's Scuba RC, but it used to be called Yatabe. That's been featured in the videos as well.
How much is the new car, though?
I don't think it's ever going to change.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just put it like this, Brad. Always $1,000, just flat. The kit says 400, but no matter what you do,
yeah,
after you throw in the ESC, the motor, and like me, I go nuts sometimes with titanium. Yeah, we're always looking at $1,000
because I see it as when I see something and I like it, I don't care. I'll find the money to buy it. I don't care the price it is. I'll just find a way and I'll just get the little bugger. So I don't sometimes worry about the price.
Brad, $400 is the cover charge. Just put it that way.
Perfect.
There's your cover charge, $500.
Yes, you said that perfectly.
Just
this is another thing that came out today.
Oh yeah, the 24s, the new 24s.
Right? Yeah, that's right. RC Driver put out a video earlier.
So the sailors.
That thing's got big wheels.
That's what she said.
No, the wheels are okay. So, you mean the wheel itself is bigger?
Yeah, it looks like it. That's the GLU Jeep. So Rubicon GLU. I can remember the name of it.
Yeah, I think RC Drivers compared the old versus the new, and the older one has much bigger tires and maybe wider diameter.
Some of the guys, I didn't look at it to see exactly what was changed, but a lot of people are saying it's a good refresh. They've changed a lot of things, and it was about time. And I think it's on the electronics, and looks like the batteries change a little bit. There's some changes onto it.
Yeah, the battery goes in the back now instead of, or no, it did go in the back.
It's in the back here.
Who cares? It's a 24.
All scale matters.
All scale matters. Come on there, bud. All scale matters.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna have to change my saying at the end instead of if charge up some battery break things. I'm gonna have to start saying something new is all scale matters. Oh no, it's taken by Guru. I can't say that.
Yeah, but he's not here, right? So
yeah, it's true.
Probably.
No, but if it is RC talk, it is not just trail truck. If you guys want to talk about drones, planes, boats, this summer I will talk about boats because I did get 2 boats. The area where we're going to go play, we're going to have boats. So I have to actually build a barge that's going to hold maybe 4 trucks onto the barge. So why?
I can run in Lake Erie.
No, there's
Frank,
a quarry where we are. It's a sand quarry, and there's a big lake there. So
JD says all Sorka rules matter. That's for Eric.
JD, you can kiss my ass.
Frank, I'm going to send you a link to a video later. These guys here in Japan who they have these boats and stuff that they run on Sundays or Saturdays. These guys actually built a cargo ship and loaded it up, and they had tugboats and they were moving it. They were it's really impressive. I'll send you a link later, okay?
Cool.
I thought you'd do a video of it like you did with when you went to those people who let you run them.
Not everything is for video. I mean, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes I leave things alone.
Well, they treated really, really good, but that's the way the Japanese are.
Yeah. Tank, what do you think about what I've done to my Grand Hauler from Fred Crawlers?
Looks good so far. He sent me a couple pictures. I wonder if I can show them because every time I go on Facebook page, it kind of screws up for me. So I can't like the business studio for messages, I can't blow up the image for some odd reason. Show you guys. But let's see, I'll go there and I'll see if I can't show you. You guys can keep talking.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna switch over. I was kind of wanted to transition from the B7 to, I believe it was the new MT. I think Sarge has one. Yeah. It's looking good as well.
Oh, the Associated MT?
Yes. The Reflex MT. It actually looks quite good.
Probably is. It's probably durable too.
Yeah, I mean, I have a Reflex 14B behind me, and I've never had a problem with that kit. And so the MT that they just came out must be better. I mean, the way that it's, of course, first impression.
So I'll show it anyways, but man, is it ever small, the picture. I click on the picture and it's not bigger than what this is. It's just crazy. So what he's done is on top, he's actually extended the cab.
He made it narrow. He made a narrow piece.
Yes, to go on top of the cab. Which is kind of interesting. There's the motor. He painted purple. And he started.
You paint those axles, or are they metal?
Hey,
No,
Frank,
we got to go to Kurt's and get Kurt's opinion on that. He's the man, right?
Tank, did you check the scale of the browser over in the 3 dots up top on the right? Hit the 3 dots and you can see if you're
he's at 100%.
Oh, this is at 100%. Yeah.
Oh, make it bigger.
Oh, hold on.
Those look like metal axles.
There is no dots on top of this page. There's only an X.
No, that will do the whole everything in your browser.
I know.
You're right.
If I try to zoom in on this, it doesn't work. Like it fucks it up. This is a little bit bigger.
JD,
what I do, Frank, is I use Windows Snippet, and I'll capture that image using the snippet tool, and then I can enlarge it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that still is it.
But maybe Kurt, it's because I'm showing it also on my 4K monitor. Maybe if I show it on a different monitor, it's going to be a little bit better.
Derp says hold control and scroll.
Oh, don't worry. That's what I'm doing. See, I'm doing the zoom. It's at 150, but like I can't. There's
did he design that, or did he find a print?
I don't know. Ask him.
He's in chat. What did?
That's fine.
Where is he?
Wow, he was doing it late on Sunday.
Brad, did you design that?
No.
Brad's always awake.
Oh, I thought you said Brad. Sorry, TJ. I can see Keith doing something like that.
But supposedly he's going to try to make the doors open. He's going to try to make the hood open like a real semi. He's going to do a lot of things on it. So
lots of hinges in his immediate future.
Yeah, you've got to get those mud flaps that have the girl. I don't know what they refer to her. I used to see them on semis all the time.
Yeah, the chick on stretched out her legs.
Yeah. That's the one.
The chrome ones. Yeah,
I love it. I was like, yeah.
I've seen ones where they're sitting kind of upright with their hands behind their back. Like this.
I think that's what they're talking about.
That was the original baby on board.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or there's gonna be a baby on board.
Look at Keith's cross and scope.
Oh, that looks good, Keith.
No, I got it from Tamaya. Oh, okay.
Oh, here it is.
So John, you're working on the baby Capra there, yeah?
Yeah.
That I am.
I won't be able to see it anyway.
He's working in his new studio, I think.
Put it over here.
Yep.
I like that room that he's in. That workroom, that
The
workshop.
basement
there.
here,
It's
yeah.
good. The basement.
Basement.
Yeah, I think you did a great job. It looks great.
Basement.
That's going to be his new office. He's going to be doing a lot of work there for people. If you want banners or
There'll be
vinyl
stickers and T-shirts and vinyl wraps eventually here.
that's going to be cool.
We should do some RC Talk T-shirts.
Yeah.
And charge $20 for them.
No, for us.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
What's up,
That'll be his
Mitchell?
first thing, and then he'll sell them to the guys in the chat room.
Well,
Hey.
of course. Why would you give them free? No, I'm all for that. Do a kind of a logo or RC Talk or whatever, and actually put it on a T-shirt and have it available for people to buy. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, one thing we forgot to mention about that Axial JLU, that V3, those are now oil filled, and so apparently the way that the body was, the shocks. Apparently, the version before this, the body kind of looked off all the time. Yeah, but now it's pretty stable on there.
Stable version.
What else did I see this week?
I think I saw another Rock Racer metal frame buggy thing, and on Facebook.
Good evening, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, what the heck? Sorry, my page started.
Super clean video.
Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, Sean.
You see on the WhatsApp?
It's Capo Racing. Sorry, Keith.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
If you look Capo Racing, they got another one of those Rock Racer.
Another $4,000 thing.
It looks pretty cool. Did you see that, Brad?
I know that Capo, I think, has something new out. I think I saw it, but I can't. You're muted still, Sean. You're muted, man.
One of the nicest rock racers out lately, if you go to Asia Tees and look at Asia Tees and look at the one from Team Rafi.
Yeah.
That thing is freaking sick.
And expensive as hell.
Not that expensive for what it is. It is sick looking rig, the one from Team Rafi.
Yep, that's it.
I believe that'll be durable enough to do its job.
Capo.
That looks beautiful,
right? It's got like some nice machine parts on it too. The frame is looking. I don't know if that's molded. It might be molded.
Capo has done a lot of nice things.
That's gonna be a $10,000.
But it's yes,
that's Capo's way, isn't it?
Very scale. Sometimes they even have real disc brake working in the front.
Yes.
Right.
There's so many nice things that Capo does, but it is not a rock racer or a comp truck to throw on the rocks and bash like hell. This is a truck to take very good care and go slowly on the rock, because I wouldn't want to break this thing.
Yeah,
that's a rich man's bash.
It's a truck for show and shines.
Yeah,
that's what it's for. Like, take it to the show and shine, and that's why, like, my Beat the Creek build off this year is not take it out of your truck, display it, and then we'll judge it. My build off this year is everybody has to take their truck out on the trail, run the trail, and then they'll get judged after you run the trail. Because I'm tired of like people taking the truck out of their car, setting it in the ground, getting it judged, and putting it back into their car. Like, that's not happening anymore.
It needs to be usable, and I agree with you, Sean. It needs to be usable, Brett.
Enough with the show and shine trucks.
That dollhouse truck better be usable.
Well, this one's not a dollhouse. This one's like SCX 10-2. Like, it starts off an SCX 10-2, but you can build it out of spare parts. You can build it out of like anything you have, as long as them stamped rails are axial SCX 10-2 or 10-3 rails. Like, you can build it out of whatever you want, straight axle. But it has to, if you brake when you run the trail and don't make it back out of your own power to get judged, you're not getting judged. Like, so.
Brett, yes, they have a beautiful Skyline GTR R34. I think it's $3,000 to $5,000 or something like that. They actually use the actual paint that they used on that car from Nissan.
Team Rafi have a Jeep, a 1/10 scale Jeep that's like friggin' $2,500 as well. It's an all metal, all the doors open, everything. It's only 1/10 scale. It's $2,500. It's crazy. Like,
Hey, Brian.
Frank,
Look
I
at
sent you a picture of this hard part crawler
I
as
like that
well.
hubcap.
It's crazy what Capo does for the suspension and the way they do the steering and the way they do, like, even the shocks, the dampeners, like,
They look like they have some type of adjustment like they would
Yeah.
on an axle. You turn it on the shaft.
look how many small parts there is, and especially for shifting, like,
Pinion, rack and pinion steering.
yeah,
That looks like the R34.
like, it's crazy.
yeah, that's
No
it. It's
wonder
like,
you pay thousands
Yeah.
of dollars for this thing.
yeah, it is like the amount of engineering that goes into it is crazy, and that's why it's like a niche. It's like an RC you take out every now and again, and just give it a
Got
little
brakes on
run,
it.
and then put it in.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably got
What-
real CVD axles, not universals.
yeah, it's not an everyday RC. It's an RC that, hey, I'll take this off my shelf. I'll run it every now and again and put it up. It's more of a model hobbyist type
Yeah.
RC, like, you know.
It looks like it could use those brakes for real on it.
I know, I'd go in the
It's
mud.
even the shifter changes as well.
Yep.
Like the shifter actually shifts.
Oh, this definitely is the
Oh,
Skyline.
Had enough money to buy it, I'd go in the mud with it.
Maybe puddles would be good.
Right. $5,000 mud truck
It would be in
Yeah.
the mud.
or more. Who knows
Yeah,
what that's
so it's a
about.
2.6 liter twin turbo 6 in it.
Like, the amount of details on this thing.
Yeah,
is
it's crazy. Like,
Intercooler. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
a work of art. But would you have that in the mud?
When are you getting one, Brad?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Like any of us are going to buy something like that. Maybe Sean, but not anybody else because
why would I waste why would I buy something like that? I don't want something like that.
I
like
would love to get one just to build it.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be the only cool thing about it, build it. But it's like I want stuff that I can run and like use. I don't want something that I'm gonna just sit and admire and polish all the time. Like what's the fun in that, like, you know?
You're going to run
Bonsai
that
RC.
one. You would run it. I would run it.
It's not really the type of truck that's built to run. It's built to run every now and again. It's more, like I said, more of a model hobbyist type truck. Like, it's more about the building and the experience of building that than it is running it.
I mean, it's as much as a lot of your construction vehicles.
Do we know how much that actually is? It looks pretty expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, but the construction.
I don't even want to look. I'm scared of looking.
Yeah, it's
Okay, he says it's $2,200 and $2,490 USD for
Vehicles are designed to be used every single day of the week, Brad. It's a difference.
on Tucson RC hobby.
that
Cool.
one we just saw.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's only $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
it
not
would go up
bad
10
for what?
times for that.
No.
That's
That's
actually
actually not
pretty good
bad
for
for
something
the-
that scale.
Yeah, for the level of detail that's in it, it's actually not that bad.
I think that Mitchell has to pay his hydro bill because I don't think he has heat anymore. He looks cold.
Yeah. It's freaking cold up in New York. I was there last weekend, man. It was like fucking shivering the whole weekend. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
It's 23 here now.
My wife likes to keep it like a freaking refrigerator in here.
2241.90. I guess that's what taxes.
Brian Watt says, Tank, you need to buy it, build it, then drive till you break something.
Because if you're not breaking anything, guess what?
You're not having fun.
Yeah, but Frank, if you broke something on that, I think you'd be hitting yourself in the head.
No, half the fun is building it, because now you
makes it
apart, fix it.
The more expensive the break, the more fun it is.
Yes.
The more expensive the item is, the nicer it is to break it.
Hey,
It's like
Tank.
it's an accomplishment.
Tank, in the WhatsApp, scroll up like to yesterday, and you'll see I posted this video with these little RC cars. They're little trucks. They're like $20. They're like drift trucks.
Is that the little 172, 172nd scale drifters?
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
I don't know what scale they are, but I know which ones he's talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the name of it is.
I watched the video of it.
Them things are cool, man.
Because I know there's 172nd scale ones out at the minute, which are like crazy. They're like the size of little matchbox certain cars.
Those are 164th scale.
It doesn't say the name of them though. On the YouTube channel I got.
No, it talks about music.
Those little hypergo drifters.
Hypergrow drifters. Says best $20 RC car that you can.
Frank would run it until he broke it and then try to fix it.
He's actually throwing it down the stairs.
Yes, that's it. That's the one he's driving it down the stairs.
I got mine at Costco for $20. Cool. Well, it doesn't say the name, doesn't say anything of it, and it's a YouTube video. I won't show the video, but I will put the link in the chat if some people want to go see it. This is the video.
Them look like cool trucks, man.
So it's at the Big RC Garage.
Yeah, a lot of people remember the Zip Zap. So, Keith, was any of them green?
They had a green one.
Yeah, and you would want that one.
Yeah, this is the one might get.
But you can't run it in the mud.
You know. He said it doesn't work good in rocks. Well, it's not supposed to be good in rocks.
So there it is, Brad. It's actually driving. It's a truck, and it actually jumping off the stairs.
They're actually pretty scale for their size and for the price.
That was $20 at Costco.
Yeah,
those ones. Yeah,
that's because it's mass produced. They probably got 15 containers of them that was shipped.
Thousands of them, yeah.
Mass produced, get one AA battery through it and never runs again.
He beats the crap out of it in that video.
But it's like a $20 truck that you bash it like crazy until it breaks.
Yeah.
And it breaks, you just throw it away and buy another one for $20 because it's going to cost more than that to fix it.
Yeah,
well, that's all I spend. That's all I spend a week in this hobby, anyway. So,
there you go, Sean. You can buy a whole bunch of them.
Right up your alley.
Right with the 118 scale.
Perfect.
First thing I did
for me, $20 a week.
First person I thought was you, Sean. I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Get those trucks and run them over with your dozer or something.
Yeah. That's my budget. That's my budget in RC every week. $20 a week. That's my budget.
That's a good budget. I wish I had that.
$20.
Fuck yeah.
I was hoping my fucking new controller was meant to be here today, but now UPS is saying tomorrow.
Oh.
So it is.
Yeah, they did that to me too. They delayed my delivery a day.
Yeah.
Blame it on the weather because mine was supposed to be here Saturday. Now it's not going to be here until Tuesday.
We got some snow here, but not a lot.
And it's crazy because I was looking forward to have it tonight so they could start work on the dozer and the excavator and reprogram them and redo everything.
Our deliveries here are blamed on plane crashes. We had a freaking
earthquakes.
An earthquake.
Yeah, I mean, what a year. It was earthquake. Of course, we were live for the earthquake. And then a plane crashed on Haneda Airport just the other day, and That delayed everything.
Speaking of that earthquake, California got some flooding from the tsunami from it.
No, California
No, they
tsunami
did.
happened before the earthquake.
It was Japan Sea.
The
Yeah, it was
California,
on the other side of Japan.
Yeah, exactly. It was
I heard
almost
it was
in
in
Japan, but it was on the
California.
other side of Japan.
Western.
Brad, the California like high waves, the 40-foot waves, actually happened like
That
3
was
to
before
4 days.
the earthquake.
Yeah, it happened 3 days before the earthquake. So maybe it was tremors from that earthquake that sent the waves before the actual earthquake. You never know. But it happened before the actual earthquake.
Yeah, that was the sign.
Yeah.
We were not connecting the dots. They had glowing water in California. It's like, okay, something's going down.
That's it, like, yeah. So that was probably it was probably tremors off the earthquake that sent the waves in, like, and then just the actual earthquake went off. But you'd never know.
Well, hey, well, hold on. Let's find out. Let's see if there's an earthquake before. That's easy to do.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I say. You never know. Like, you would just never know.
Know when you're gonna go.
Trail crawler.
Let's see. Which one's going here?
I needed to ask Dennis a question about Cross RC, but he's not there no more. He's gone.
No, he's
He's there. He's
on his
just
shoulder.
He probably
posted us.
I'm here. My wife's just changing the dressing and cleaning up my shoulder.
Oh, she's changing your diaper?
Oh, man, it's about time.
Keep looking up earthquake.
We can stick it
My
here.
question is,
Oh, shit. All right, wait, all right. Hold on. So that earthquake was what?
7.3?
No. What day? The day was.
New Year's Eve.
What day? New Year's.
DJ, what time was that? Your time?
It was maybe a Tuesday or late,
All right, because
late Monday.
Yeah, it was New
I think
Year's
it's around
Day.
1 o'clock
Yeah.
in the afternoon on your time.
And when was the waves happened? What, 3 days? You said 2 or 3 days before?
Yeah, the waves happened before that. Yeah, in California.
No. See. Oh, wait, hold on. There was an earthquake in Hawaii. It was a 4.5.
29th or 28th.
The 29th.
But I think Tank wanted to get that emo in, that Cross RC emo in.
Yeah.
He's bringing up that 6.6, 6x6.
Who has that? Somebody has that emo. Somebody I know has that.
I got it and Guru's got it.
Yeah.
I think Guru's having problems with his transmission though, right?
He's having issues with getting the gearing,
Right.
the lockers or the diff working on it. My question is, can you buy this body not by itself?
Nope. They're not offering any of the bodies right now that have been on any of the new releases in the last year.
Okay.
Why not?
Why did you mess up your body?
No, somebody got a TRX6 and everybody's got the same friggin' body on the TRX6. So he just a different body and he likes the look of mine. So he was going to get it to put on his.
It's best to make one.
Yeah, probably just cut.
Best bet is
I told him.
Yeah, just cut 2 beds and make one.
Get a body that'll fit the sport ×2.
Yeah,
and just extend the bed. Yeah, Cross right now, their molding issues are getting them molded in time for the kits. That's what's holding them up. And then when they do get them all molded and sent out, that mold's set aside for the next model that they're ready to release.
Okay.
Cross right now.
But like Proline, don't they have bodies for the 6x6? Like different bodies or nobody?
I don't think for the 6x6, no.
Nobody has anything for the Cross. You can make bodies fit for them.
Yeah.
But if you look at the dimensions on your 6x6 and compare it to the TRX6, they're totally different.
Mm.
The cross is going to be a little bit wider and a little bit longer.
Oh, I know that my Cross RC has a heck of a lot more flex than the TRX4. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's just crazy. I was going over things and I had a 6x6 right behind me, and I noticed it right away. It was like mine wheels were always on the ground and his weren't. So there was a lot of different things. Mind you, they can go they're pretty good, both of them. But I noticed I had more flex on mine.
Yeah, and the issue that Guru's having is what, he can't get the lockers to lock in right? Or is it the 2-speed?
I think it's the lockers, because you got to put all 3 cables onto that one thing, and I think he's having issues on how to do that and how to make sure they're all locked or positioning the servo. He wanted to know the way I did it, and I said, well, I followed the manual. I just put the servos exactly like they told me, and then I just I just locked everything, and everything worked. Mind you, I added a servo on mine. No, I had a channel on mine. Because they have one servo for the 2 wheels in the rear and one servo for the front. And they're running everything on one channel to actually lock it up. But I put it on my receiver 2 channels.
Right, so you can do them independently.
Yes.
Yeah, I might actually do away with that in my dump truck back there. I might just lock the diffs permanently.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, just take it out of it permanently.
But I kind of like on the trails, like locking the rear but leaving the front unlocked. You kind of turn better. It does turn a little bit better. And when I really need it, that's when I lock the front, or I run them all unlocked. And then as soon as I get it makes it more challenging. And
Yeah. It's just with a dump truck in the dirt, it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes you forget and then they're not locked, and then it's spinning all over the place. And then you, oh yeah, right, let's lock the diffs. So I might just lock them permanently.
Hey, TJ,
I
twins
can
are
see in
omens
that,
too.
John.
Huh?
Twins are
So
bad
I-
omens.
Sorry, KBRC, what was that?
Nothing. I could see you locking the diffs permanently for that
Yeah,
reason. Yeah.
I think
I
so.
think
I gotta talk to some people at Cabin Fever next weekend and see about the big dump truck, see if any of them's actually locked the diffs on that thing.
Okay.
So,
Tank, when I did the diff locks on my XT4, how it tells you to make sure that you have a certain amount of cable out. I pulled that cable just a little bit, put a little tension on the locker itself, and then set the set screw.
I don't roll anymore, so
you don't have to have
no, it's not.
throw one way or the other.
Yeah.
So when you go to unlock it, you just add a little bit more endpoint to it to let it unlock all the way.
Mhm.
And I did it the one time and everything works perfect. Same thing with the 2-speed. I mean, they're not hard to do. It's time consuming.
Yeah.
And that's one thing people don't understand or seem to have is time.
Yeah, and you got to realize when you make them, you got to set it either locked or unlocked, but it's high and low. There's no middle. It's not like you're trying to find, like on my truck, on the 2-speed transmission, I actually found the sweet spot in the center, and that's my neutral. And I put it neutral, and like that, my truck runs freely. And then when I lock it in high or low, so it's got a 3-position switch. So I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways. But I find it odd that with so many 6x6, no companies makes 6x6
bodies, right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think there is somebody that makes them. I think it's somebody in Europe that makes them. There's a couple of hard bodies even.
Doesn't Killer Body have a 6x6 hard body?
Yeah, but it's fucking awful looking. It is hard. It's like a Mercedes. It's sort of like a G-Wagon type body. awful looking. Corey said, all my collars are locked. I won't ever use an open diff.
I can't wait for them to start making that 6-wheel drive Jeep that's available aftermarket now.
Somebody already makes it. Who makes it? There is somebody that makes it already. I think it might be Team Rafi.
They make that the 6-wheel drive
Yeah,
body.
the Jeep. Yeah, I think it might be Team Rafi that makes it.
Sean, how would you do that? You just take your car apart and put
I'm gonna call
air plugs in them.
Yeah, I don't know for the dump truck. No, I might just like fucking cable tie the wires back into the locked position or something to take them off the servo.
Yeah.
So that I always have the option then to open them. But the big dump truck, I'm not sure for the big dump truck. That one, I might have to.
Where the heck did my killer body go?
Take them apart.
Killer bodies. I don't know if they have 6x6 though.
Yeah, they do. They have got like this gray. It looks like I don't know. It looks sort of like a G-Wagon type thing.
Okay.
Brad, what's the Tamiya dump truck called?
Which one?
Which one?
The big yellow one.
A joke?
No, it's a joke, but it's called like heavy dump or something.
Yeah,
the heavy dump
joke.
truck.
I have to go to the washroom real quick, so you guys be nice, play nice, and you keep the stream alive.
Well, we could play nice if they stop talking about the T word. Huh?
Those fighting words, man.
Oh.
Radio Shack girls.
Titties. Titties.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it made that like yellow dump truck, man, like the 6x6
Oh,
fucking
the
thing.
Volvo. They have the Volvo, right?
Yeah, man, they
Yeah,
made
that
a
too.
fucking hash of that thing. No too.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is.
Mm.
Oh. Propane gas, flammable.
Yeah, I have the excavator all parked at the minute. Man, like, there's just the counterweight on the excavator alone.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can make a
That's the way that counterweight alone in that excavator is fucking insane.
How much is it?
I don't know. Let me get a fucking scale, man.
You think the scale is gonna be go up heavy enough to weigh it?
I will, yeah, because wait, my fat ass.
Any of you guys in a Facebook group called RC Realistic?
Yeah, wait, if it weighs my fat ass, should weigh that.
No,
although lately, every time I get on the scale, it says one at a time, please.
Those guys in RC Realistic,
man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They take things all the way to the limit. Let's see if I can show you. This is a really good looking truck.
Oh, I forgot I was gluing that together today.
This one right here, that truck there.
You want that woman though.
No, I'm talking about the truck, right?
I know.
I didn't even see the truck.
What truck?
Guys. RC. Yeah.
RC is RC.
Yeah. That's really good. That's a really great group.
Long bikini woman.
Have a look at it. RC Realistic. They've got 155,000 members in that group.
Oh. That's a damn good figure.
Hold on. This one looks good too. Hold on.
Is it going to show her again?
No. You guys went straight to the girl. I was looking at the card. Look at how you did.
So here, look. I don't know if you can see. So the counterweight. There's the weight of just the counterweight. Let me see. Where's that scale? There you go.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So that's just the counter. Let me reset that again so you can see it. There you go.
What is this? What? Not yet. It's 20 pounds? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I guessed.
That's a small child.
That's just the counter. That's just the counterweight for that excavator.
Guy with a Coke in his hand. Hasn't opened it.
Crazy, it's fucking nuts.
Good looking design here.
Where's Keith? They got cats in there.
Yeah, the cat. Yeah, I don't know if Keith saw the cat. You noticed the cat in the back seat.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Oh, the woman's missing from the camel.
Guys, man.
That look like
Beanfield.
Beanfield?
That's pretty cool.
Also,
all the
this
little
looks like
street,
Kids
all the little
Day there.
street lamps, and they're pretty cool. You know.
Oh. Some pretty nice rigs here. Yeah, this is a really awesome group.
Yeah, RC realistic. Yeah, they do some photos like on cliff edges and stuff that are fucking killer. Like,
Sergeant Jerry, what's up?
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, Jason.
E, what's up?
Yeah, look at this. Who knows? Maybe Losi will do an ATV now that they are getting into bikes.
maybe. Never know.
They should do a 3-wheeler.
No 3-wheeler.
Trike.
The trike.
That's right.
The trike.
I owned an 87 Yamaha Warrior for a while back in the 90s, too early 2000.
Not a Banshee.
Yeah, I used to have a Banshee.
I had a 250.
But never sold that fucking thing. They're worth 10 times more now than they were fucking when I bought it.
They're stupid fast.
Yeah.
I had a 250 quad racer.
My Banshee was fucking sick. Like I bored the carbs and everything in that thing.
An e-bike trike, laugh out loud. You know, I think there is an e-bike trike, if I'm not mistaken.
I bought it for $500, beat the crap out of it.
Is it quad racer? What is that? Suzuki?
Yeah,
Or
Suzuki.
Yeah.
Suzuki.
So I guess you guys kept the subject RC related only all the time I was gone?
Yep.
Yes, we did, Tank.
We're talking about RC.
Appreciated that.
We're talking about RC quad racers.
If anybody will take an RC quad.
Yeah.
Well, I said to me, and Sean almost had an aneurysm. So
yeah.
He did mention the T word when I left. Was it Traxxas or
AJ Wesley?
It was Radio Shack Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah. But you can buy the quad bike from Amazon, the 124 scale quad bike, and take a 124 SCX 24.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of modifying though, don't you?
It's not that much modifying. You just shorten the drive shaft. That's all you have to do.
No, there's a lot more modifying than that because it doesn't mount straight up.
Yeah, mine's close enough.
No, it's not close enough. It's
It
not
is.
Close enough.
close enough. My ass. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Shit don't fit.
No, it's not. Fuck's sake. I know a guy's done like 10 on
Wait, you don't even like 24, so why are you talking about it?
So I'm talking about the quad because the quad's a different story. That's why.
Oh, get out of here. That's
quads
bullshit.
are cool, man.
Because the quad's an accessory in the back of your fucking truck.
Yes, that's right.
Well, not in the back of your
Maya
truck.
and 24 scales will give him an aneurysm.
Yeah, so the 124 scale quad would fit perfect in my LC70.
Brett Glasgow said kill
That
shot
would fit.
I'll
and
probably
nitro.
see.
Nitro
Actually, I
quad.
do have a file for it.
That would fit
It's
perfect in
close
the
enough for the
LC70.
Irish. JD.
The what?
Beanfield's legs
It's
don't
close
widen.
enough for the Irish. JD said that.
Yeah, totally.
Shit, now I gotta find it.
Nicole is in the chat. How are you doing, Nicole?
Been there for a few minutes now.
Thank you for all the comments on the previous video.
Visit.
That was a lot of reading.
Are they
Dart 8 2020.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I forgot what I was looking for now.
You were looking for a file for a quad.
Oh,
bike.
yeah. The ATV. Let's see here. Search ATV.
Did you get the printer working, Kurt?
Yes.
Well, finish the bunny.
What was the problem? It was just too close, was it?
I'm pretty sure it was the nozzle.
You had a partial clog or a total
Yeah, I
clog?
think the nozzle just got wore out and it just kept hanging up and clogging all the time.
Yeah, but that's you didn't even use that printer, man.
No, but it's just a brass.
It can be a
That's
piece of
saying the brass
particulate.
ones go out fast.
There can be particulate in the filament, and then it just once it's in there.
Yeah, they said even when I looked at it, it said the abrasive PLA will wear it out fast.
Oh yeah, true. Well, if you have a filler in your PLA, yes, like wood or carbon fiber or fiberglass.
Oh, okay.
You don't have that, do you?
No, it's just regular PLA.
Does anybody use a 8K printer? Well, I don't know.
8K?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
But this is a nice interior.
Oh, like a
Yeah,
resin
no
printer,
kidding.
like a 4K.
Yeah, that's a
like
nice interior tank.
I think he's talking about a resin printer. I have a printer at work that is a resin printer, but it's only 2K, and it's pretty damn good.
These are all 1/24 scale on top of that.
Uh-oh, aneurysm.
That blue looks like Jim's
From
truck
Corey.
that he just
Corey
painted.
McKenzie sent me these pictures.
That's a nice
Rob
interior.
Corey.
Looks very worn out and everything.
Yeah.
You like worn out interiors, Brad?
No, it's just it's a good touch of
I
realism.
know, I'm kidding.
I like that square body James posted today. That's nice.
Yeah, Josh is for Beat the Creek, right?
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
square body. Nothing.
It looks good.
Chevy?
Yeah,
No, it's the F-100 66.
yeah, it's nice looking.
That's called a square body?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the front is square.
A just RC.
Makes sense.
Just like the Clodbuster. Clodbuster.
That's the square body I'm thinking of, the Chevy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Square body Chevy. That's the C10 or something in it, or the C5, isn't it? Yeah, the C10 or some shit in it.
The C10 is considered the square body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Losi.
It's kind of neat, Corey, to see you do so much small detail in a small truck, especially on the 1/24.
Yeah, that one was an S10. It looked like, yeah, that with that interior.
That was a Ford. That blue one.
Looked like actually to me it looked like a GMC.
No, that blue. Pull that up again, Tank. That was a Ford, no?
Okay, hold on. Let me pull
That's
that
what
up
it looked
again.
like. Looked like a Ford Ranger.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a
Or it
Chevy.
says it's a 96 number.
It's a small Chevy.
Yeah, that
Yes.
looks like a GMC model.
GMC
S10.
S10.
I thought that was a
Actually, it's called
Ford
the
badge.
S15 or
It looks kind of Rangerish from the side, but Chevy
Yeah.
real. It
Yeah.
does.
the
It
front
does.
is definitely Chevy.
Yep, it's like a hybrid.
Oh, that's not bad. 5 hours to print. That's easy.
There's no danger. It's a Ford Ranger.
Danger
Mhm.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Now, what does the inside look like? This looks
Let's
like
see
a
that on the-
Chevrolet steering wheel.
Yeah, that
That's
still
the
looks like a
GMC
GMC
steering.
interior to me too.
Mm.
Yeah, that glove box is a
And the steering wheel
S10.
itself and the
yeah,
shifter.
the S10 and the air conditioning things and all that shit. Yeah, that's all
Or the
S10.
or I think it's also
Where?
called the S15 GMC.
I'm pretty sure that's a bottle of Benzol oil there.
Whiskey
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Runner
why.
one.
S10.
Yeah, or at least he's
Even
shooting for
Sean can
that.
appreciate that interior.
Whiskey Runner one. Y'all can't hide from me.
Unknown.
It says it's a
Tank,
That's
can
the
96.
red solo cup.
can we see Eric's print? Eric, can you show that four-wheeler or no?
He's not there anymore. He's gone.
Eric
Oh.
is
Eric's gone. He vanished when this dinner.
Eric is
There he is.
gone.
He's back
Can't
now.
show
There he
nothing.
is.
Oh, Eric went to go get his rolling tray.
No, he's gone because he's not arguing with you.
Yeah, he just went to get. He went to get his. He went to get his rolling.
Hell yeah, I went to get my rolling tray. Shit, I need some weed.
That's it. Puff puff give, motherfucker. No.
Can I see
I mean,
that,
I like
Eric?
talking to y'all, but damn.
Eric, Keith wants to see your body for the motorcycle or something like that.
The four-wheeler?
He wants to see
You
you.
said you found a print for it?
All right, hold on. Damn it. You had to ask that, didn't you? Shit, it's on my other computer.
Oh,
Hold on, maybe I can bring it up here. Hold on.
unless you send it on WhatsApp and he'll see it there.
Yeah.
Jay
Oh,
Wesley,
I
yeah.
have WhatsApp.
So yeah, Jay Wesley doing a nice interior. Actually sets the truck off a lot. Like all of my dollhouse trucks have good interiors. Even the 114 scale one I built, it's got a light up dashboard. I even converted it to be right hand drives, like everything too. Interior, a good interior in the truck actually helps set off the look of the truck.
There it is.
Belvedere on the dashboard.
That'll go on a one. That'll go on a axial.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
4 tracks? Is that what you said it was?
No, it's for 24.
No, I mean what? It's like a 4-wheel drive quad, right? So it's
Yeah.
Yes, it's a regular
Yeah.
4-wheel drive quad. You're just changing the body.
But that makes that scales bigger because of that body down too.
No, it doesn't scale bigger.
well,
It's-
the guy is huge compared to if that's a 1/10 chassis.
No, it's a 124.
Oh,
124. Yeah.
you said that last
Aneurysm.
time. I just had an aneurysm. Yeah.
yeah, it's 124 scale.
Interesting, Josh.
Yeah, Yukon. I don't know if any has followed Doug. He does Yukon's adventures on Instagram and stuff from Yukon. He does some awesome adventures with his 124 scale quad.
My 3D
Little
printer
Yukon
friend.
riding it.
Now, Brad is correct, because if it's a 124th Jeep or pickup truck and you now put a different body on it, like a quad, it's not a 124th anymore. It's a different scale because that quad is usually smaller than a truck.
Yeah. So what size is that guy? Is that a 1/10 guy?
Well, that's why I said. That's why I said the 124 scale quad would be good for the back of your 1/10 scale trucks for the bed.
I think so too.
Yes, Corey, the red solo cup.
Because I have a nice. I remember the scale. It looks like a Harley Davidson, and it fits perfect in the back of a TF2. It just looks like it was made to fucking sit in the back of a TF2. Like where most Harleys, where you see them in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah. Looks like Nate is having fun with his CX-10 Pro.
No, this is a Ecto or a Enduro builder's kit. Sorry.
James, James, since you have every other Vicwish there, James, did you order the new one?
No, I already have the carbon. I didn't order the RTR.
The ready to run one? No.
Yeah, this is the carbon right here.
Yeah.
I'll probably get SCX-10 next. We'll see.
The ready to run one looks interesting. For somebody that's never really like got into belly draggers or something, that could be a good one for them to start with, because the VFD keeps everything low already.
What do you
Right.
Hey, Sean, what do you think of the new Vanquish stance?
That's what he was just talking about.
You fucking have you got wax in your ears? What do you think we've been talking about for the last 5 minutes?
Oh, I was
Brad
thinking
just had an aneurysm.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah.
Aneurysm.
In your ears.
Yeah, a lot of aneurysms.
In your earsum.
In your ears.
Hey, Tony.
Just drove one of my VRD carbon tonight, and it was awesome.
Cool. Nice to see you
Yeah.
in for Tony. We missed you at the New Year's Eve party. I thought you were gonna
Yes,
drop
we
by
did,
and say hi.
Tony. We missed you.
Yeah, that
Go ahead.
that VRD carbon that he was talking about,
I
it was
myself
pretty
to
awesome.
sleep.
Yeah.
Cried myself to sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't start my New Year's off with Brad's laughs. Like my New Year had to start with something different than Brad's laugh being in my ear.
Oh, aneurysm.
Yeah, but aneurysm.
Aneurysm.
That'll cause the aneurysm, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Right.
That'll cause buddeurism.
That just makes my ears bleed.
Yeah.
No,
It's
let me
called
stop.
selective listening.
Buddeurism.
That's what Brad has also.
Yeah.
Oh, for you painters out there, if you use acrylic paint like me and Keith do, get one of those square, or what do they call them, the poppets for fidget people.
Mhm.
You can use each one of those to fill up the paint, and then it dries. You just pop it out and put it in the trash. You don't have to worry about wasting other stuff.
Did anybody watch TEN-RC recently?
Oh,
Which channel? His fishing channel? His
No, his RC channel.
which one though? He's got the one for the slot car racing. He's
No,
got
no, no,
the
no,
other
no.
one.
The RC one.
Yeah, I haven't watched some of the stuff in a while. He actually only lives like 15 miles from me when I'm in New York.
15?
Yeah.
He did a good paint job on the another aneurysm for you, the squash fan.
It's a beauty.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He
Nobody
made
Nobody
a
can
dark
say
blue
beauty.
with
Yeah.
feathers.
Nobody can say beauty the way Shin says it. That's
No,
for
yeah,
sure.
he says it. That's his pitch line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Sean, I'm gonna have to show you this. It is a T word, but
Oh, aneurysm.
Brad learned a new word tonight.
Yeah.
That thing is awesome. I seen it posting it the other day. He's done a killer job in that body, man.
I am debating on putting some black in, like inside or whatever, because I
Oh, in
think
the grill or something.
Yeah, there's too much chrome, Tank. There's too
so
much chrome.
filling it up a little bit with some black in the back and things like that. But I will leave it chrome. I will leave it chrome
Yeah.
inside the muffler. Maybe put it black or maybe red.
In the front bit, can you get any small like black wire mesh?
In
A
which?
little black wire mesh
In
the front in the grill.
Oh, in the front, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, put some little black wire mesh in there to be cool.
I bet Sean thinks that makes it look less toy-like what Keith did.
Yeah, there's a lot of chrome in that front.
Yeah.
You could get lights for it too, Frank. You need to get lights for it to actually work in the front.
Oh, there
He's
is
got 'em
like
on already.
Brad. If you would have paid attention when I actually showed it and turned it on and showed it that night on New Year's Eve,
Yeah,
it's got red lights, just like red eyes. So it does have LEDs already in there.
Brad, pay attention.
Maybe just that push bumper.
Oh, sorry, Brad. I'm terribly sorry. I did not do the lights on New Year's Eve party. I did it the day after on our offline, and you weren't there with us. So terribly sorry you did not see the LEDs. I overspoke. So
Yeah, KBRC done an awesome paint job on that though.
yeah. So
Let's see the roof. What did he do on the roof? I don't think I've ever seen the roof. I done two like cool dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
two dragons fighting in the air.
Yeah, well done, Keith.
Thank you.
I remember, Tank, you were debating what color tires to get. I think we were throwing colors at you that night as well. Did you make a decision
bronze?
already?
Bronze was one of them.
Bronze was one of them, but here I'm thinking of putting a brown on this side And on the other side is putting it green because it's got green grass, or
would love the green.
or put bronze on both sides. So,
Yeah.
but do you guys, that's question, have any tricks on how to paint rims? Because it is a hollow, or not a hollow, it's you're painting into a tube. So you can't use spray paint because it won't adhere, or it won't spray good in there, because as soon as it goes in, it's gonna, anyways.
Yeah, I got away very
I've only
carefully.
got one trick, and it's not painting the whole wheel on the inside, but like with the DB Pros, they've got this red on the rim. I just use nail polish, that gel nail polish, and just
That is a
clean it
cool
up and
shagging
touch
wagon,
it up.
baby.
It works really well, but I
Brad,
mean, that's not gonna
chill.
work for the whole wheel though.
Yeah, Brad, let everybody else talk, please.
So yeah, I was thinking of a way you could use it. I didn't think
Yeah.
about gel nail polish, because gel
Yeah.
nail polish flattens out like epoxy.
Yeah, it
and
does.
if you
Smooths
have
out,
if
that's
you
what I mean,
have
smooth.
the I think my girl, she's got this kind of magnet thing that she uses as well. And so she runs the magnet across, and that smooths out the paint as well. So if you want a really, really smooth look to that, and then the UV light after that, and it's locked.
Thank
Yeah.
Sorry.
But what you can do, Tank, is put a nut and a bolt through where the hub goes. Put a nut and a bolt in the string, and you can actually use spray paint and spray enough of it in the tub, and then you just dip them, and then hang them on the string. So you actually just dip the rims, hang them on the string.
Why can't you? What about an airbrush? Would an airbrush
You
work?
can, yeah. If you know, if you're good at airbrushing, you can. But airbrushing to me is a pain in the butt.
It'd be like
But you
trying to
just
spray paint the bottom of this cup.
string them.
True.
Yeah. And you just dip them.
Yeah, you don't want to spray paint the bottom of the cup because it's going to come right back in your face, or come back right out, and you're going to have paint everywhere.
Yeah,
So
Fred.
if you're saying put it in something that rotates, Sean, and then use a brush.
Yeah. No, you put it in a small hub, like say, like one of Eric's got only a bigger one that you actually spray into, and it fills the bottom, and then you just dip your wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like spray it into a cup, right? Fill it up, or
You can't.
use not spray paint, but regular
No, you
paint.
can't use the spray paint, because when you put enough of the spray paint in, it actually just turns like paint.
Yeah, it'll fill it
So
up,
if you get
fill
the
the
right
cup up.
color, if you
But
get the
guys,
right color you want, you do
Oh.
the spray paint.
I
I
think you're
don't know
running
if
out
they
of
sell
bandwidth.
RC4 retract rims.
You're running
That
out of
works for
bandwidth
the
over there, Sean.
Yeah.
You got your
again, am I? Yeah, probably have to.
when we start talking about dipping things,
I might have to log in
there's
and
only
out.
one person on the panel to listen to.
Yeah, that's it.
Dennis is the one. He'll dip a body. He'll dip it. So Dennis is the man to go to. Go dip something.
Yeah.
What color do you want them?
Yeah, he does it. He does the dip.
Yeah, but then it's a dipstick anyway, so.
But you could, yeah. Well, you could do that. You could hydro dip them. You could actually do that as well. You could hydro dip them. You could do the oil paint on top of the water. Spray the oil paint on top of the water, and then dip them that way.
Well, if you hold the wheel, if you set the wheel on the bench and spray the can at an angle in it, it won't come back in your face. It'll actually hit one side of the wheel and go down and come back up the other side.
So it's
chuck the wheel up in a drill.
The eyes are
slowly rotate the drill and shoot one spot.
It's hard to see, but the eyes are red.
What color do you want to make the wheels?
That red, yeah.
The red eyes.
Yeah, I see the red tinge.
Red eyes.
You have red eye?
No, nobody likes my idea.
And here's them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
see that thing
red.
behind you at night.
I think you're being attacked by a Wolverine or something.
Hey, Tank, how about, can you dye those tires?
They're ABS, I think. I don't know if you can do ABS that well.
I don't know. I know some people dye their
Maybe you can.
some plastics, but hey, I mean, it's worth a shot.
I think nylon picks it up better, but I don't know. Maybe ABS can be dyed.
Yeah, I don't know about ABS. I don't know anybody that's tried ABS, but I know a lot of other plastics work. I mean, hell, give it a try. It can't hurt.
The only thing about Plasti Dip is it will peel off. So
No, not plastic dip. We're talking.
no, I know, but somebody mentioned Plasti Dip.
Oh yeah, that pill. Plastic dip is good for nothing.
Temporary.
It's not that bad. I sprayed it on my, I got a metal wagon and I sprayed it on the handle and it's been there for years now. So not that bad.
The only problem with trying to dye those wheels, Nate,
Yeah,
is the color.
yeah.
Because it's yellow.
You're gonna be limited.
Right.
Yeah, because it's not white or gray. At least with gray, you could, even though it's darker than white, you can still almost dye it any color you want to. With
Try to
yellow,
dye them blue and they'll turn green.
there you
Well,
go.
Fred Crawford says I spray painted my Clodbuster rims. So, and they're deeper than these. So I'll try spray painting, but I do know I have to turn them.
Yeah, the club the ones are deeper, but they're a lot wider. That's the thing. It's not such a. They're like a little narrow tunnel.
Yeah.
Right.
I like them deeper and wider.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I don't know about wider, but
Yeah.
I don't know. The paints I use are all acrylic, so I mean, with acrylic, scruff it up a little bit, clean with alcohol, and start painting. And
I
sometimes,
could paint them with a brush. It's a rim anyways. So
Yeah.
Very thin brush.
I think alcohol can eat ABS though. Just be careful putting it near there.
Hmm.
I know like 99% will dissolve ABS.
oh, I have 90 ISO for cleaning out my grinders. Let me tell you, yeah, that 90% ISO will melt a lot of plastic.
Hey, Frank,
maybe I should look on 3D print wheels for this and get my brother to 3D print a color for me.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if there's any three. What is that? A Cloudbuster?
No, that's a lunchbox.
I bet you
Oh,
can get
Lunchbox. That's what, oh, wait,
lunchbox wheels.
some
Yeah.
little Lunchbox.
Lunchbox wheels.
Wait a
That's a
minute.
Linford lunchbox.
If is pointing to something, he's tapping at something next to us.
hey,
Oh
Frank,
no, that's the pumpkin. Never mind.
if you
I'm sorry,
wanted
I
to-
was still muted. See, this stuff right here is good primer for the plastic tank.
Okay.
You can't scrape it off. That's what I used on your whole body, the whole thing, your truck.
Okay.
And I just brushed it on. And then
Hey,
I just
Frank?
used regular paint.
if you wanted to do it with a paintbrush, it'd have to be like one of those one filament paintbrushes. You know, real thin, one
Just
thing.
send it to me. I'll paint them for you.
Too much trouble.
Yeah, I know. It's not the trouble, it's the money and time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what Frank was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, he'd know I'd do that in a second if it wasn't for, if you lived in the States.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shipping.
Yeah, a lot of shipping money.
Then go to Thingiverse and look up Tamiya Lunchbox rims, and it comes up with a set. But they're going to be different because they base them off of the Krager SS. But they look nice.
Oh yeah, that Krugger look. I think I've seen those.
Oh, matter of fact, let me do it on this one so I can show you. It's easy. I'm sorry, I'm on the other computer.
What time did you get home?
If I've got to get you on Instagram, man, I want to see this project when it's finished.
Which one?
Well, his propane, the tanker, that is, yeah, when he gets done.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely see this man. Thingiverse, here we go.
Just sucks having to sleep sitting on it, but
oops.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that, Dennis. You'll be doing that for a little while.
What?
Sitting up, sleeping.
I still spelled it wrong.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I slept for 5 hours like that today. It was
Yeah.
nice being able to sleep.
Yeah.
All right,
He's right here.
hold on, I have to ask the guys something.
Mia lunchbox midnight.
Yeah, here we go.
Guys, woo!
Okay, listen up, listen up, listen up. Okay, so Dennis got some Percocets, okay?
Not taking.
Yes.
He said he's not gonna take them. I'd rather him take them so we're on top of the paint.
Take them, take
Take
them,
them,
take
take
them,
them,
take
take
them,
them.
take
You
them,
need to take
take
them
Just
Percocets.
take it.
Because
Peer
Just take a
pressure.
quarter of one.
well,
Just take a
because,
quarter of one, Dennis.
well,
Yeah,
no, because he
Dennis.
said he's Tommy Tough Nuts. He thinks he's Tommy Tough Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
just
too old to have nuts anymore. They dried up and slivered and blew away with the wind like damn tumbleweed. Just
Tell
take
them
the
they're in
damn
your
pain
first
medicine.
anyway.
Yeah.
No,
So
they're probably still the size of lemons. Hi, Brad.
Hi.
Does Dennis don't drive, make you dizzy a little bit and shit like that. So
I don't
just take a quarter.
All I do is
Take a quarter of
yeah,
it.
take a
And
quarter or
just
a
take a
half.
quarter of it. It'll do it. And then the rest of them just send to my hotel.
I just think he's gonna be really in a lot of pain tomorrow when all
I know.
He's gonna be.
Take it.
Oh, and
Just
he's
take
gonna
a
be
quarter one, Dennis.
Hey,
Hey,
he's gonna be a
you
pain
had
in
shoulder
everybody's
surgery,
ass.
right?
if Dr. Feelgood gave you something, you need to take it.
Yeah. And then the rest of them.
I've had shoulder surgery. It hurts.
And then the rest of them.
Soldier,
And then the rest of them bring the beat the creek, and we'll sit around the campfire singing Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Get out.
Get out.
My aide had shoulder surgery a year and a half ago, and she was in pain for quite some time.
Yeah, it's no fun, man. I've had it too, Dennis. It hurts, especially when you're shit. If you just had it and you're,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Take, even
he's still got the
next
nerve
couple
block.
of days, yeah, he's got the nerve block in there still.
If you don't want to take a follow on Dennis,
Yeah.
if you don't want to take a follow on Dennis, just take a quarter, and that'll take the edge off. Just
Don't take a whole one. Take a half or a quarter, something like that.
Yeah,
If
take
you're
the
not-
edge off.
Yeah,
And if
so
you want,
he knows what it
you
does
really
to
want
you.
to water it down, take it with some Motrin. Some ibuprofen, 400 to 800 milligrams.
Well, they told me what I could do is I could do Tylenol and ibuprofen or Motrin together.
Yeah.
Double up on them. Get it stacked, and then
but that shit's not good for your liver either, though.
Yeah, but he's not going to be taking it for the rest of his life. He's only going to take it until you don't want to take it.
Yeah, and the tendons take a long time to heal.
Okay.
Okay.
Tendon isn't going to heal. The tendon was torn in half.
Yeah. It still has to heal.
Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
Coming back to the wheels, where did you see that? Because I'm putting Tamaya lunchbox and I don't see those wheels.
Put in Tamaya lunchbox rims.
Rims?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So it's 20 to 12. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Bye, Sean.
Out of here.
Bye,
Sean.
Bye.
See you later.
Later, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.
The only rims I get is for the 6x6 Kong head.
Maybe it's Thingiverse this has a bad search function. Those might work though.
I know.
Yeah, those might work.
Well, the rear ones. I don't know if the rear ones.
Yeah, because this is 4x4. In the front, I don't. It's different on the front. This is 6x6. In the front, it's not it doesn't have a hex. Got ball bearings.
Right.
Yeah, that's the difference. But the tires are the same.
Hey, I can get a scoop for the. The scoop for the top.
That looks like it goes over the sunroof though, Tank. Don't it?
The window.
Yeah, cuts the sunroof window out.
There's Hot Wheels on the yeah. Why does that vehicle look familiar to me?
It's because it's a
Good to
lunchbox.
me, yeah.
Maybe you were dreaming about it.
Guy's got a whole bunch of different wheels and stuff. Anyways, if you find the link, Eric, put it up in the WhatsApp, please.
See my ladder spin rush? Is he in
Yeah,
there?
I'm looking at it. Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna go down like that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that you've got a doll that smokes so you can lean him up against a tank, you know. While he's smoking a cigarette.
Hey, Tank, I just posted in the chat because I don't have the WhatsApp.
Okay.
I could do that. I could make one of these guys have a cigarette in his hand. Well, it wouldn't really be a cigarette.
I don't know if Josh is still there or can hear me, but Josh, let me look through some of my parts left over from my demons. Because that just reminded me when he looked at the scoop on that. I think I have the hood scoop that will work on that Mustang body.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys just get this message here? A meeting summary with AI companion is on.
Yeah, I just got the same message.
Yeah, I turned it on. It asked me, do you want to turn it on? I said, sure. I don't know what it's going to do. We'll find out.
I think it's the AI
corrupt.
Okay, I'll stop it. I don't know what that AI summary is.
Who knows?
Probably crashing all of our cell phones and computers right now.
Maybe just a caption or a script. Maybe a script maker.
Thanks, Tank. Oh.
Okay, it says after starting AI Companion, you can ask questions about what's discussed base temporary transcript of the meeting. Okay, so you can ask transcript.
So you can get a summary of what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
You can count the number of F-bombs in the video.
Yeah. How many times did Sean say "met-oh"?
How many times it got derailed?
How many times did Brad say Traxxas or Tamaya?
Or green?
Yeah, green.
Or aneurysm.
Aneurysm would be
I
the
was
hot word
just gonna
today.
say that.
It's my fault. Sorry, guys.
So
Yeah.
Mitchell, did you finish that design you were doing in the last video? I think on January 1st, you were working on some design for a car that you were building, that street car. Did you get that sorted out?
That's what I'm working on now.
You're still working on it. Okay.
Still working on it. Still working on it. I think we're getting pretty close to the end, but I should be able to start printing parts. Once I finish it up, I can separate certain parts and put certain parts together, and then start printing stuff out. Then hopefully it all works. Cross fingers.
Yeah. Okay, it is 11:46, so we're going to start saying our goodbyes, and we'll continue in our after-hour chat. So we'll start with Nate.
Well, thanks, Tank. Again, another entertaining evening, and appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.
I'm good. Thanks for coming. We'll go with Brad Kalman.
I, for some reason, knew you were going to say that. Thanks for everybody who showed up in the chat. I'm glad we had another big panel today. I hope we continue having that because it's always fun to have lots of people in the panel and in the chat.
Thank you for coming, and we'll go with Brad Kalman.
He just did.
I know, but see, he didn't know I was going to say that again. Because earlier you said I knew you were going to say that, but this
You
time,
got them all confused.
yeah, I got them all confused. So thank you, Brad. I'm not going to make people hear you laugh or hear your voice again, so I'm not going to bother telling you. Let's go to Kurt.
Thanks for the invite there, Tank. Everybody have a great Friday and go smash into a curb.
Cool, thank you. Unknown.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Nice seeing everybody in the new year again. Stay green. Peace.
Thank you. Spin Rush.
Everybody stay positive. Be watching that new Associated B7 at the Clash of Champions this weekend. I think Rivkin and all the big names are going to be driving. There'll be 7 on the track, so stay tuned for that. But until then, you guys have a great day.
Cool. Mitchell.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Thanks, keep the company. Always great company. And keep them fast, guys. Make them fast.
Cool, thank you. Jem's Hobbies.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Always a good time. We need to memorialize today. Sean said that he might like a Vanquish truck.
Yeah, he did. I don't remember him saying that.
He said that the stance looked interesting, looked good. That's like the nicest thing Sean said about a Vanquish.
It's true.
Everybody hit the thumbs up on your way out, and see you on the next
one. Sounds good. Trail Crawler RC.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Chat, thanks for stopping by. Sorry I came in a little groggy, but it happens.
Yeah, now you can go take your meds. We're going offline, so you're allowed to take your meds.
I already got that going.
Okay. Thanks for coming. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and I'll see you on the next one.
Cool, thank you. KBRC 13, you're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Muted.
You're still muted.
One time.
Just
say
one
it
click.
one time. Just say that one time. Come on, you can do it.
Double
You can do it.
Just like the 2-channel radio, you only have one left.
How many of those did you take?
Yeah,
There it goes.
How
to use this hand. Thanks for inviting me, Tank. Keep your RC muddies, your hamster smiling, and Happy New Year's, and no aneurysms, and take another pill, Dennis.
Keith, I have to tell you the truth. Every time you were unmuting your mic, I was muting it. So.
Oh, okay. I figured that. Well, I didn't figure it, but
it wasn't your hand, it was me. Every time I saw it, I was clicking on it just to mess with you. So thank you. We all have to have a little fun here. So thank you everybody for coming into the live video. If anybody wants an invite, send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to send you a link for you guys to come in here. Until then, go charge up some batteries, go in there, break something, because if you're not having any fun, if you're not breaking things, you're not having any fun. Right, Nate?
Absolutely.
He's going to do a live tomorrow. Hopefully his internet will work.
Maybe. So thanks, guys. We'll see you all later. Cheers.
Uh-oh.